first place, guys. Here we are on Bridgehead for Game 3 of this best-of-3 series. On the left-hand side, representing Venezuela, the Blue Zerg player, it is ByRada.
And on the right-hand side of the map, we have the Red Zerg player currently tied with a failed attempt at cheese last game, but maybe he can pull it back this game. We have Vaisravana representing Japan.
Look for Vaisravana here. I'd like for him to open up the same way he did in Game 1 and just pretty much emulate that game. Although, it's not going to be that because that was straight up A-pull from Vaisravana. He was showing the aggression. What I was thinking after Game 1 is this is the guy that is almost maybe too predictable. Okay, he's going to do the same thing each game. He's going to open very, very safe. But no, just saying, you know, Game 1, I want to take a solid lead. See if I can cheese off the back of that. And if it doesn't work Game 2, heck, let's try something even more cheesy Game 3. ByRada?
I think, yeah.
Ooh. Looking like he may go hatch first. Still a little up in the air. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's probably thinking, he's gone hatch first, twice in a row, gasless. What can I, well, semi-gasless second game, he just delayed, but he's probably thinking, what can I do to punish it? And he was like, well, start my spawning pool at 8. And, but ByRada here is going for a 15 pool. That really, really sucks for Vaisravana. He's going to have the links to defend.
It does incredibly suck. And one thing, though, to point out, it is a very early pool from Vaisravana, so it doesn't quite work out like this, but with the gasless builds, as long as ByRada does get at that 15 pool, like you mentioned, he should be able to get out spines, whatever to defend, especially on Bridgehead. There's only one entrance. Nevertheless, though, Vaisravana, he's headed across the map, and just to point out, there's no gas off the back of this. So there's not going to be ling speed, it's not the 14, nothing like that, and these lings will go unseen across the map. Actually, no, that one Overlord by ByRada spots them, so they will not go unseen. And now ByRada, there's the spawning pool done and starts 4 lings.
Yeah, and, you know, with the defender's advantage he has, like, what does he have here? Just 6 lings versus 4 lings and a queen and drones? He's not going to be able to do too much with this. Right
now, ByRada, he just needs to survive for like 10 to 15 seconds, and there it is completely done. He has survived, and still there's a lot of lings currently out on the map for Vaisravana. 10 versus 4. There's drones, though, and Vaisravana does not want to overcommit into this mineral line or the surround. Could be good. There's this attempt at the surround. ByRada does not want to engage with the drones unless he can get the surround, which is very viable. Still waiting on queens, but the first queen was so delayed. Looks like, I think ByRada's just going to take it right there. The complete attack is fended off, and still, more lings are actually being made and heading across the map. Actually, no, Vaisravana just making drones. Nothing off the back of this. Try to pick up another kill, and it's not going to make it. 15 pool, beautifully defends. Torkk, you were correct.
Yeah, that was textbook. That is textbook ZVZ how to defend an 8 pool. Just, if you go pool first, as long as you like make those lings and play really conservatively and don't overextend, you can use your drones to fight as long as you try to make sure they don't get surrounded. You're pretty good. Drones are effective at killing lings, because lings aren't like lings don't do like
they're
such
not actually that
damage they can fight.
Like drone v ling 1v1, they're not actually that much of a difference. There is definitely lings are better, but there's not a super big difference if you're fighting mineral lines. And now ByRada, he's getting his queens out. The injects are good, and now he's just pushing it out across the map. ByRada's got to be really careful not to overcommit here, but with his natural base, it would be pretty hard. 4 lings to 3. Vaisravana is stuck on this one base, getting metabolic boost, and is not going to try to make a huge counterattack. Will try to take his own natural base, and maybe this is the most extreme case of the best defense is a good offense for Vaisravana. We'll see.
Yeah,
guys, just 6 pool with me. Don't even make a drone. Just 6 pool with me.
What was I going to say? So Vaisravana surprisingly has similar amounts of workers, but ByRada has his natural, so he's going to be able to start getting that slight income boost from that a lot faster, where Vaisravana's like only just started like a little bit ago. He does have a Baneling nest. Maybe he's going to pray for some like of the best connections he's ever made. I don't think he's going to go for that. I think he's just getting it for safety in case ByRada tries to, you know, counterattack with like a 2-base ling all-in. So especially based on the fact he's going back ahead. Yeah, I think he's just trying to get map control, but I think that Baneling nest might have been purely defense. Except, wait, did he cancel it? He canceled it.
He did cancel it, and I agree. I think it Or I guess now we know, was aggressive, but after seeing two queens at the top of ByRada's ramp, yes, ByRada's not injecting, but ByRada knows kind of in this situation, wait, if attack 1 doesn't work off a 7 or an 8 pool, do you take a natural? Really, how do you make that work? And the only way it's semi-working out for Vaisravana is ByRada being very defensive, number 1, and number 2, Vaisravana only committed. Yes, that's 10 workers, but only, no, I think 6 lanes. Yes, that's 6 lanes across the map, but droned off the back of that. It wasn't continued aggression, it was just a little bit of aggression early on, and it'll put him back, but now ByRada may have given him a chance by putting these 2 queens out here, not even injecting for a while. Like, literally, these were his inject queens.
Yeah, and that's actually allowed Vaisravana to get ahead in workers just because he's been injecting. ByRada's going to go back and start injecting, but I would say ByRada still has a slight lead for the fact he was mining longer, but since Vaisravana now has more workers, he's just going to catch back up. He is right now getting his Evolution Chamber and Roach Warren. I think faster than ByRada. Yes, faster than ByRada. So he does have this timing advantage he has, and he can use the Roaches for defense versus what he's about to see right here. Oh, he didn't really see all the lings, so he's not entirely sure what's going on yet.
Doesn't see all the lings here, but roaches will be good, especially on the 2 base v2 base right now. ByRada does not quite have speed there. Finally, speed does kick in with him, so maybe he can get the lings of Vaisravana, but now, coming across the map, 40 lings of ByRada, 18 more, and man, Vaisravana, he needs to pump as many roaches as he can, and actually, Vaisravana kind of hasn't seen the total of this. Loses some lings to Banes, and right now, yep, Vaisravana desperately trying to get out 7 roaches, and third base will die, but that has bought him a substantial amount of times to get roaches out.
But the roaches get surrounded.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure if this will be enough for... it might be.
With the position, no. But with the Banelings, no. Banelings going, oh, the drones so close to each other. Roaches will hold the front, not allowing the Banelings to get through, but as soon as one of these 2 roaches in the front does fall, all the Banelings go through and actually go off on this queen. 6 more roaches on the way, and Vaisravana's lost no workers right now, but there's just so many lings, still 40 lings, more lings streaming across the map. Third was canceled of Vaisravana, but I don't know if he can take this natural. Roaches coming out 1 by 1. Yes, roaches are good, but not when they go into the meat grinder of mass ling.
Yeah, the advantage of roaches, like the way you fight lings, is the fact that you have them so packed up that if they're surrounding, they're only hitting a few units at a time. But now that he's getting the reinforcements,
there's just no surface area.
Yeah, he just can't get enough roaches. They'll just keep dying instantly.
Just one roach of Vaisravana between the gas in the roach horn has taken so much damage, but was on hold the entire time. Actually, no, he's on a move command.
He truly loves his queen, Carrion. Fight to the end.
Fight, not even fight, move to the end. Like, no, I'm going to stand here, and you're going to slowly cut me apart, but I think this is too much right now, guys. By the way, it is 1-1, and ByRada is looking like he will move on to face Picasso in the finals of at least Group A, and there's the JJ. ByRada, 2-1 with really cool Game 3. Moves on. And I feel like, right, what we saw out of ByRada is, yes, he was very defensive, maybe providing a sense of hope for Vaisravana there, but essentially ByRada was saying, you know what, I don't want to die to a huge Baneling all-in. Let's wait a couple seconds and then do my counterattack.
Yeah, no, that was really well played by ByRada. He fooled us and our predictions. But I think we also predicted Vaisravana was going to go for that macro game, and he didn't. He surprised us as well. So that was just in general a surprising game. I actually really expected like another 14-14, or maybe he would have went hatch first because of what he's seen from ByRada, and then go into that straight Roach v Roach macro game, but he just wanted to end it early. And I think he just thought that if he went hatch first, like Vaisravana probably predicted, that would have been a lot better for Vaisravana. But the fact that he went pool first this time, because he didn't want to risk, the last game, his last, chance in this specific match, it just didn't pan out well, and his good drone control, good link control, didn't lose anything, and just played out the rest really well.
Best situation for Vaisravana would have been a hatch first, but even with that, it would have delayed ByRada by a lot, but even with that, I feel like ByRada, he had a beautiful defense, he had great drone control, and didn't lose that much. So GG, ByRada, 2-1, moves on to face Picasso. That will be a PvZ best of 3 to see who's the first player in the round of 16, and in Group A of the round of 16 to move on to that round of 8, guys. This is the Rivals StarCraft 2 League Check us out at RSL SC2 or below me and Torkk for more information, more links. Please follow. I am DrennoC, that is at DRENNOC on Twitter. And Torkk, what about yourself if they want to support your lovely casting?
I am Torkk. My Twitter is TorkKSC, TorkKSC. And I very rarely stream right now because of my horrible internet, but you can also catch me on twitch.tv/TorkKSC if you want to see saltiness. But mostly I just raid Twitter, so that's the best place to find me.
Twitter is always really good. And guys, we're going to go to a very quick ad break between this series and